Bienvenidos al canal otra vez a todos.
Gymkhana driver gets a dope machine, and you will get yours. But first, you're gonna have to get
Honeycomb. What is now? Hija de puta. El Honeycomb. Oh, hello.
A new playlist experience is here. It's the start of a new playlist, driver. Featuring a special guest, it's already shaping up to be explosive.
Ay, la puta madre. Comienzaron a los eléctricos. No cambia de velocidad, eso se mantiene con la letra D.
Professional daredevils to craft a new experience for hotheads and customization enthusiasts. They've made a name for themselves by filming their Gymkhanas. Limitless races where drifting off the edge of a precipice and jumping over a helicopter become the norm.
Let
As you may have guessed, Hoonigan is here on the island. Motorfest designed a brand new playground for the occasion and invited Hoonigan to set up their HQ here. The place is just like them, fun and limitless, and you've got a whole playlist to discover it.
Uy, la madre. No. Oye, verga. Muy raro, ¿verdad? Los eléctricos. Mierda. Vamos a hacer la misión de Reed Honeycomb. La madre.
Container. The Hoonigan Chief Creative Officer, Brian Scotto, has something to tell you.
What up, everybody? Brian Scotto here from the Hoonigans, and this is the Gymkhana Grid Masters playlist. We'll go for it. So, like,
how many times I've heard this?
have you ever listened, though? The crew at Motorfest invited us out here to do what Hoonigan does best, and that's build a Gymkhana right here in Hawaii. For this, you obviously need a driver that's ready to go fast and break a few things along the way. Before becoming a proper Gymkhana driver, you're gonna have to master the craft, and that means a bit of workshopping and a lot of action. Every Gymkhana driver gets a dope machine, and you will get yours. But first, you're gonna have to get to the end of this.
Hoonigan Ring. Maestros de Hoonigan presenta.
No room for cautious driving anymore. Here, you drive like a Hoonigan.
¿Cuántas carreras, carajo? Son 7 carreras. A ver, genial. Vale.
To the next objective. Scott is waiting to introduce you to your new playground. Here, you're going to learn the ways of Hoonigan through various workshops set up by their team. Once your training is over, you'll be a real Gymkhana driver, capable of leading your own Gymkhana. But let's start at the beginning.
A ver, tiro libre, voy a ganar puntos, bueno. Quiere dificultad. Ya no puedes cambiar. Si no de ahí van a violar. Ya lo intentamos intermedio. Da igual. El juego está intermedio. Ven up.
Yo, what's up? Scotto here from Hoonigan. I'm super stoked to see another aspiring Gymkhana driver. I want to welcome you to Tire Slayer Studios, our headquarters. The Motorfest gave us free reign to create our own Gymkhana grid playground and practice our craft. This is the place to hone and perfect our skills in 3 different level zones. Show me your creativity, and you might get your chance to become the Gymkhana Motorfest driver. But for now, let me just show you around. You're gonna love it here.
El paradiso del tren. Con lo que vamos a acabar.
Looks like you're not the only one working out today. Lots of drivers out to burn rubber. No pressure. There's no need to rush this morning.
Vale, lo AGREGAME, pero bueno.
Great at donuts.
Mierda.
New rule. The more tricks you perform, the more bucks you earn. But wait too long between tricks, and the bucks counter will drop. That bonus is for true Gymkhana Masters only. Our 360 Madman is back. Go slide his line, just follow his tire tracks. That's why I love this place. You have a wrecking ball, and you always have guys to get creative with. Performing the wildest tricks. This is the Gymkhana DNA.
No soy emblem, pero bueno.
a bit of preparation to become a Gymkhana driver. A lot, in fact. But for now, just remember this. If you have the right mindset, you'll be capable of anything. Like drifting to the edge of a canyon, or jumping over a helicopter, or, I don't know, anything. Coming to the end, and I haven't even told you about this monster that spits fire out of its V8. I mean, you are driving the mother of all Mustangs. Cross that line, and I'll tell you more about it. So in the first event, you already get to drive the Unicorn. Realize that's the wildest Gymkhana machine we have ever built. You're a lucky one. It took us 2 years to transform a 1965 Mustang into that. The updated version uses the same Ford V8, but this time with 2 massive turbos. Let's see how you did on this first outing. We'll film a few moments, a good way to see how you progress through the playlist. It's gonna take some time for you to harness all of this power. This thing makes crazy torque. It's not exactly a ride for beginners. All right, look, we're gonna keep the Unicorn, but we're gonna stay on the grid playground. I wanna see how accurately you can actually slide this thing around.
What the fuck? Yo no lo mal. Bueno, jejeje. Vamos a ver. La otra carrera.
Come on, driver. The real Gymkhana quest starts now with your first drills. Score as many points as possible by performing the requested stunts, and you're sure to impress Scotto. Shouldn't be an issue. The Unicorn was born to stunt.
Alright, ya vamos a darle dentro. Lo que vamos. Normal, sí. Da igual. Me da igual.
Okay, first training session, we're gonna rough up the Unicorn a bit. We're focusing on Gymkhana essentials, big slides, and precision. Get the right amount of points, and we move on.
Joder, ay.
You'll love the next trick. It's the grind rail. To grind these, you need to be properly aligned and to hit them at a high speed to slide all the way. On your right and back again. Figure 8 ahead. Try not to slide too wide.
No.
Toss it back the other way.
Me salté uno. Me salté un punto de control.
Okay, first training session, we're gonna rough up the unicorn a bit. We're focusing on Gymkhana essentials, big slides and precision. Get the right amount of points and we move on. You'll love the next trick. It's the grind rail. To grind these, you need to be properly aligned and to hit them at a high speed to slide all the way.
Yeah, pero
On your right and back again. A figure eight ahead. Try not to slide too wide. Now toss it back the other way.
no.
Up for a little grind rail. Passing through these tunnels earns you points too. They force you to be precise. Come on, one last round. Give me a few more tricks. Dude, the unicorn, that's a tire-slaying monster. Don't be shy with it. Hell
No
yeah!
me subí en la rampa.
The first time we installed the grind rail was in Florida. We thought a car doing a skateboard trick? Man, that's gotta be cool. And it was.
No me subí en la rampa, qué mierda.
You've just taken your first step in the quest to becoming a Gymkhana master. The tricks we set up require a ton of precision and therefore training. Proper car control requires timing and impact. Everything is weight balance. Engage the brake hard at that perfect moment. Get proper steering, but above all, never lift. Let's see how you handled your first slides with the unicorn. All right, so now the real test is going to be whether or not you can manage to put this all together in real Gymkhana conditions. First, out of this first stat I want to put together, there's two cars I want to see go head to head. Take your pick.
Hiện ở đây là
Don't forget that you can enjoy the playground as much as you like in free drive. But great way to hone your new skills. As Scotto said, let's take a break before resuming your Gymkhana quest with a This versus That episode. Hoonigan does countless car-related things, from custo to pro racing. But one of their favorite activities is as simple as it is fun.
Mierda.
Repair cars by racing them. Today, we're comparing two cars that are very special to our host. You'll find out more later. For now, you just have to pick your horse.
También disfrutar de eventos y mantenerlo igual. A ver, termino. Intermedio no, me da igual. A ver, por otro.
The RWB 911 Turbo. It's just a spicy Beetle, except this one is really fast. You're in a This versus That event. The guys and I do it all the time. We put two cars on the grid and see which one is the fastest. We can only compare cars for the fun of it. Don't worry if you lose. The 911's in the lead, but let's see if you bet on the right horse.
No.
Half German, half Chinese. No wonder you're in first place. You're in a This versus That event. The guys and I do it all the time. We put two cars on the grid and see which one is the fastest. We can only compare cars for the fun of it. Don't worry if you lose. Our two competitors today belong to the collection of a true Volkswagen nerd. Me. These cars on track, and a little bit anxious to be honest. Don't crash yours, please. I'll tell Gary the same thing. Like seeing a Jack Ferdinand Porsche fighting a buffed up August Cork in the octagon. In the red corner, the 965 Turbo, upgraded to over 400 horsepower with Japanese aesthetics. Love this. And in the blue corner, the 1990 Coupe Quattro with a big turbo that takes it up over 800 horsepower. A good little boy. They both have a lot of power, and they're both insane. I'm not going to bed before kissing these two beauties goodnight. It calms me. Listen, you keep that to yourself, all right? It's just, you know, I'm really proud of these machines. the volcano? My guys are preparing a first Gymkhana test for you over there. Things are gonna get real. The end is near. Oh boy, it's gonna be tough watching either of my babies lose. If you want to push the car to its limit, now is the time. All right, this wins. The 911, of course. That Porsche DNA. All right. You did great. But honestly, this versus that was heartbreaking to watch. On one side, you've got this 1990 Audi Coupe Quattro that took me a mere 2 decades to see crazy hill climbing beast. And on the other, the ultimate goal for any VW, Audi, Porsche nerd like myself. One of the first 2 cars that Raw Welt ever built outside of Japan. Check out the hips on that thing. I know we patched this whole thing together, but I just can't watch either of these lose, so I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed for this one. All good? Can I open my eyes now? Let's meet at the foot of the volcano. It's time to put your skills to the test in an actual Gymkhana.
Genial. Gymkhana.
To the Gymkhana mindset. This event is a validation event, meaning you'll need to use the skills you've acquired on the playground. Scotto wants to see if you can use them in a time attack. The Unicorn will no longer be your mount for this event, replaced by a fully modified 3rd Gen Camaro. Hoonigan created this car at Chevrolet's own request. The brand wanted a special car for a special engine, a 632 crate engine, also called a big block. Hard to miss, this engine literally pierces the hood. Actually, it doesn't even have a hood. Driver.
Heading high now. No. El juego ya está intermedio.
Hey, welcome to the first test, the volcano. We really spruced up the place. The plan's simple. You go up to the summit, then drive down as fast as you can while performing various tricks. I want to see if you can be both fast and precise in such a challenging environment. All right, I'd be lying if I didn't happen to mention a few drivers might have gone down the ravine. It was kind of rough, but that's not going to happen to you. And after all, the Camaro, virtually unbreakable. Good luck.
Gymkhana.
Probably wondering, why a chopper? You'll find out soon. Time to see what you've learned. Finish the race on time. Do as many tricks as you can. And on top of winning that money, you'll win my heart. Deal? That big block is ultra powerful, and that's not a euphemism. But she's not a natural-born Gymkhana machine like the Hunicorn. You can drift the streetcar for sure, but it's at your own risk with the handbrake. Yeah, you're gonna jump over it, like now. Now that's what we call proximity. This type of moment in a video with slow-mo, now that's badass.
No. Ah, mierda, qué malo soy.
Remember, align properly to take the rail. We designed this path in reference to hill climb, hardcore uphill races. But in a volcano, dude, you take it up a notch. Come on, I want to see you flirt with the precipice a little longer. Kill these tires. roadworks, 100 meters ahead. Slaloming at high speed through roadworks, jumping over a chopper. That's why Gymkhanas exist. Follow the chopper. The end is right over there. Well done. That time attack was crazy and honestly not very easy to negotiate, especially in a 1,000 horsepower Camaro. This machine owes its power to the extremely prominent 632 big block coming through the hood. We also beefed up the drivetrain, specifically going with straight cut gears, because Gymkhana drivers tend to be a little hard on their equipment and break everything. And by the way, we shot a couple highlight videos. I figured you might want to watch them. This race, it had its wow moments, but the others, they're gonna need to be even more spectacular than that. I need you to go pick up this Mitsubishi Evo 9, and then you gotta bring it back to the shop so Ron, the rally guru, and the boys can jump on it and get a build going.
Just bought is waiting for you in a parking lot a little further on. You just have to take it back to the Hoonigan HQ so that they can give it their special treatment. Customization is their thing.
Only. Y no le puedo cambiar la dificultad, hermano. Lancer.
We were lucky to find this Evo in this area. It's quite rare in the US, so I had to jump on it. I've told Ron, and the team can't wait to get their hands on it.
No debo de chocar nada.
And what's more, we've got a sunset,
Y
great sound,
mantenerlo
everything's
estable.
smiling on us. Chill out a bit. See, this car doesn't look like much. Just look at the interior. No frills, classic Japanese minimal. But there's always more. Mitsubishi gave us a nice inline four-cylinder with already 280 horsepower. That we're gonna turn up a bit. Believe me, this bad boy is gonna make an absolute Gymkhana beast. We just need to give it a Hoonigan touch. I think we add a little carbon to it, a good way to give it some street spirit. Like a carbon hood, roof, and 4 doors. Did I say a little carbon? I meant a lot. Creating a Gymkhana car is always exciting. You start with an idea, toss in some passion, fantasy, and insanity, and you get the ultimate car.
Mierda.
Back to the Hoonigan HQ. Thanks for your help, appreciate it. Ron's inside. He's gonna take care of Mademoiselle.
You're about to start a new lesson and try new stunts. You know the drill by now. Anything you learn in the playground will come in handy later. New day, new car. You'll be driving the only electric Hoonigan car, which is probably the most powerful Gymkhana car, the Audi Hoonitron.
في من إن ينتهون هنيان نرهم هي نرهم
Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper.
يلا
And that is a wall ride. You know how to...
تا نلوم لا نلوم هذا النوم
Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. You know how to drift against gravity? You're gonna learn. Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skid when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. All right, let's go again with the precision strike.
demasiado acelera y demasiado acelera.
Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. You know how to drift against gravity? You're gonna learn. Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skid when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. Let's go again with the precision strike.
Mierda, no puede ser.
The trick is not going too fast and just throwing the car in before the first stick. Pull the handbrake if you have to. round, so I don't want to see one stick standing.
Demasiado acelera.
Is the most futuristic of all Gymkhana cars. It could drift on the moon. So get me to the strategy.
No se puede callar, cabrón, joder. No se puede callar.
Alright, you dizzy yet? Should be. But I also think you're starting to finally understand what it is to Gymkhana. Donuts, the wall ride, the grind, they're all technical stunts and difficult.
Ya dije la mierda.
The true value is in the spectacle. Gymkhana is entertainment. The aim
Me da mucho acelera esa mierda. Imagínate, cabrón, que no se calla.
It can take anywhere from 6 months to
Hijo
a
de
year for us to
puta.
gather all of the ideas and locations and everything. But a driver only has a few minutes.
Yo sé que se acelera la mierda, pero...
The one advantage to EVs is the acceleration and instant torque. No matter the situation, you'll always have enough power to pull off a stunt. As always, we're gonna put your skills to the test. But let's change things up a bit. How about a little of this versus that? Go park the Hunatron. It's big block versus big block.
Joder, su puta madre.
No time to rest on your laurels. Keep going, driver. You've seen how Scotto loves this versus that.
Ya no, me lo dejamos,
We
¿no?
asked Hoonigan if they'd be willing to race one of their creations against one of our own. 50% Hoonigan, 50%
No se calló, me estaba diciendo que no acelera tanto con el carro. A ver. No. Tengo que hacerlo como pan, hijo. Ay, no. Tengo que bajar, dar la puta vuelta.
Here's the fight. The Motorfest 3100 vs the Hoonigan's third generation Camaro. These cars have one thing in common, and it's no small thing. They're both powered by the same big block engine. You're free to choose the car you want, of course, but I'm pretty sure the 3100 is going to win.
Luego. Luego. Ahí. Tengo que elegir, genial. Elegimos Ini patina demasiado.
The 3100 Big Block Edition. So the Motorfest side, all right.
Demasiado patina la ropa.
Wow, the turns are really rough here. Two Chevys, two big blocks, but only one winner. It's pathetic. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but I really like the concept of this race.
No, joder. Ahora no, cabrón, bien.
Tricky turns are back.
Ahora es muerto.
Second lap. Modifying a classic pickup like the 3100, I admit, it's bold. I'm curious about the time they had to make it. On our side, we built that Camaro kit in 3 weeks. We even had it 3D printed. It's not a cockfight. We agree, but let it be said. Decisive lap.
No madre.
made the right choice. Well done.
Congratulations, driver.
Mayroon naman lang.
Scotto has decided the format for the next validation.
Ini arena
The race
naman.
will start.
Just like the volcano, it's a practice run, your final one, so let's see you put those newfound skills to the test. We turned it up a bit this time. You're gonna be racing against other drivers for this one. The car, the track, the electric atmosphere, it's all there. I wanna show you how everything works together in Gymkhana. Throw down some crazy tricks, win the race, and I might just consider you for Gymkhana Motorfest. Good luck.
Una arenita. Joder, ¿cómo acelera esta cosa? Vamos. No en la calle.
That's the kind of start that makes me happy.
No, es falso. No quiero ser bien. Falso. Falso. Y se puede comunicar, pero lo quiero hacer como tipo de carrera. Hijo de puta, hola, mira ese rayo.
That's the kind of start that makes me happy.
Ahí está.
You can either settle for winning the race or try to impress me by doing
Y es rápido,
not
Este
forgetting
no
to
es
help your opponents, of course.
lo normal, Mira cómo lo alzan estos cabrones. ¡No! No. Joder. Pero que me compré un carro eléctrico. A ver. alza increíble.
Slide left.
¿Cómo puede alzar un carro normal un carro eléctrico? Joder.
Perfect.
Hijo de puta. Joder, mira esto. Gasolina versus eléctrico. Bien puta bueno.
We've got lightning, red neon light, and the Gymkhana. It's a blast. Just what we're looking for in Gymkhana. Great
Una une.
atmosphere.
Es más potente el eléctrico un carro normal. No, en vez de velocidad solo acelera la pendejada. No cambia de velocidad ni nada por el estilo. Solo acelera. La madre. Increíble.
This part is full of turns. The ideal zone for striking and winning bucks.
Hola. Increíble, la verdad. A ver.
Oh boy! The Gymkhana mine, you have it.
Hola. Solo acelera, no cambia de velocidad. No acelera ni nada. Ni el cambio de la caja no cambia nada. Solo acelera.
Alright, I wanted to play it cool, but color me impressed. You clearly have the drive and the moves we're looking for.
Ya raro,
The Gymkhana does make it kind of easy, doesn't it? Its design and inspiration came from one of the most legendary and important rally cars of all time, the S1 E2 Quattro. 2 Formula E engines allow this thing to absolutely incinerate tires. Thing is, you have the
no acelera, solo acelera y no cambia de caja de número 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Favorite moment of the race. Nice work, sport. You finally made it to the big show. My team and the crew at Motorfest are putting on the final details for Gymkhana Motorfest. But we have one
Increíble.
challenge for you.
11. Vale. La carrera.
Bravo, driver. You've been frescoted. It looks like you're going to be the Gymkhana driver for the big show.
Acelero, pero no cambia de caja.
Well, just one extra challenge before that. To the Hoonigan HQ. With the Hoonicorn. This car is so iconic, it would be a shame not to call on it one last time.
Increíble. Infalible. Con los intermedios, no aplicable, trazada, frenado. No, me da igual. No juego de intermedio. El juego está intermedio.
Alright, I brought you back here for one more challenge before I give you the keys to the house. Let me clarify.
Increíble.
I took the Hoonicorn out for
Aceleros
this morning.
y no cambia de
I
caja.
expect to take a trip to the seaside, right? So I figured, with that setting, a drift record was the perfect thing to do. You know, casual stuff. Alright, you see where I'm going with this? I want to see if you can beat my score in the same conditions. I don't think it's going to be too difficult with everything you've learned during the playlist.
Ánimo, María.
My score. You really think you can do it?
Tengo tiempo. Tengo que hacer. Ese es malo.
You have to beat my score. You really think you can do it? Use all the elements. Grind, donut, everything you've learned is worth points.
No. Mierda. Me lleva. No, no.
Only 30 seconds left. Only 25 seconds left. Only 20 seconds? I'm kidding. I'll stop doing that. It's not fair. All right, I gotta admit, you got me on that one. You definitely shredded like your life depended on it. And you left your mark all over. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's what we call victory donuts. All right, look, we waited long enough. You've done it. You're a Gymkhana driver now. Finish the playlist. Gymkhana Motorfest, here we come.
Access memory still holds a record of hearing Scotto say that it took a lot of preparation to become a Gymkhana driver. But no doubt you're more than ready. You've taken up all the challenges given by Hoonigan. Now it's time to lead your own Gymkhana. Starts at Barber Harbour Point, and your new car is already in place. Have fun, Gymkhana driver.
Motorfest.
This is it. This is what you've been waiting for, isn't it? To become a Gymkhana master. Motorfest allowed us to spice up the island with a huge Gymkhana grid playground and create the most entertaining race ever, littered with the craziest and wildest stunts that we could think of. All right, this is your moment. Drive as accurate as possible. It's your performance that'll make it exceptional. Remember that Evo 9? Well, Ron and the boys finally finished building it. And to christen it, I think we make it your machine for Gymkhana Motorfest. I think it's time to rip it. Let's go. Your car, your moment, your Gymkhana. And I'm not going to be holding your hand for this one. Just do what you have learned. We're going to film this race. It's too important. All I ask is that you go all the way to get the dopest shots we can get. Grind all the rails, turn it to the rims, and jump your heart out.
No.
gonna love what's beyond the layout.
Not I am.
Hey, yo, that was a close call. Come on, it's not over yet. This giant pineapple needs its 360. It deserves it. Knock yourself out. I need intravenous tricks. That's it. Gymkhana mastery. That was dope. And I'm not going to use too many adjectives here. We'll just let the footage speak for itself. Now, let me introduce Gymkhana Motorfest, featuring the Evo 9, starring you. That's right. The Evo 9, you'll be driving it because you earned it.
You've yet to claim your reward. You've done a Gymkhana with this car. You have a unique bond with it. The Lancer Evo 9 Hoonigan version is your Gymkhana car forever. Congratulations!
Honey,
New playlist ahead. Let's go!
No sé cuál, pero mano, a ver.
Let's roll towards a new playlist journey.
5 puntos de leyenda. A ver. Estrellas 3. Vamos a ver. Requisitos. Hola. Selecciona el vehículo para poder iniciar la playlist. Un Nissan, Nissan, a ver, ir a la tienda, tengo que comprar, ¿no? 250.000 para destruir. En serio. Joder. Nissan 370 satanismo. Hombre mono, pues. Blanco. Así. Azul. No puedo cambiar ni llantas ni nada por el estilo. Bueno, sí. Démosle. Confirmado por 200.000. Luego usando 850. Démosle el drift.
A playlist is ready to try.
Vale.
Let's go try it.
Imagina el mismo.
Do the terms power over, faint entry, or clutch kick mean something to you? Okay, that might sound a bit technical, but technique is one thing you'll need a lot of. You're speeding to a Motorfest series of mastery and precision, the unique drift experience.
¿Qué pedo?
For a long time, drifting was illegal in Japan, the drift country of origin. The discipline has come a long way since then. It's now one of the most impressive kind of motorsports, taking place all over the world. The Motorfest brings together the best and gives you the opportunity to compete against them. A short container break before getting down to business?
Mismo.
Controlling the uncontrollable. Let the drift experience begin.
Vale.
Let's see what's coming up. No pressure, driver. Before letting you drift in the wild, the Motorfest invites you to try your hand-burning rubber on professional track drifting. It's your chance to gain a little confidence, and you'll never slide alone either. Your host came to Hawaii with her crew to teach Japanese street racing. She's a lover of drifting and didn't want to leave without giving a little masterclass. It's Hinata, one of the members of the pack, from the Made in Japan playlist. If it doesn't ring a bell, well, you know what you could do. The playlist is there waiting for you. The best events are individual scoring events. Earn maximum points by drifting as long as possible. Hinata might have a tip or two that you could use. The drifting track of the festival, the first of a series of 3.
ก็ไม่ enter เนอะ
Hey, Drifter. Remember me? Didn't think we'd meet again. I'm so happy. You made such a great impression with your Supra, Shingo even wanted to put the same dragon sticker on his NSX. Honestly, you should come and see his car. Otherwise, he might sulk. Okay, let's focus. As you know, drifting is a bit of a hobby of mine. My job is to coach you by sharing my favorite drills. It's gonna be so cool. My first piece of advice is simple. If you want to drift, just accelerate and drift. This may sound basic, but it's the key. Your Nismo is powerful enough to slide along on its own when you're at high speed, so don't be afraid to keep your foot on the gas. Once you start, the only challenge is managing your tire placement. There was a Ferris wheel here? And flying sharks too? I'm gonna stay here forever. New mastered skills. It's worth all the skills in the world.
นี่คือเมนูเราทำอันต่อมาเราไม่ enter
Hey, Drifter. Remember me? Didn't think we'd meet again. I'm so happy. You made such a great impression with your Supra, Shingo even wanted to put the same dragon sticker on his NSX. Honestly, you should come and see his car. Otherwise, he might sulk. Okay, let's focus. As you know, drifting is a bit of a hobby of mine. My job is to coach you by sharing my favorite drills. It's gonna be so cool. My first piece of advice is simple. If you want to drift, just accelerate and drift. This may sound basic, but it's the key. Your Nismo is powerful enough to slide along on its own when you're at high speed.
No mami. Mami. Mami.
Hey, Drifter. Remember me? Didn't think we'd meet again. I'm so happy. You made such a great impression with your Supra, Shingo even wanted to put the same dragon sticker on his NSX. Honestly, you should come and see his car. Otherwise, he might sulk. Okay, let's focus. As you know, drifting is a bit of a hobby of mine. My job is to coach you by sharing my favorite drills. It's gonna be so cool. My first piece of advice is simple. If you want to drift, just accelerate and drift. This may sound basic, but it's the key. Your Nismo is powerful enough to slide along on its own when you're at high speed, so don't be afraid to keep your foot on the gas. Once you start, the only challenge is managing your tire placement. See that there was a Ferris wheel here? And flying sharks too? I'm gonna stay here forever. The thrill of new mastered skills. It's worth all the crew credits in the world.
When in a minute, in one on Wala naman. Wala naman.
Drifting module has been specially designed for this series. High above the ground, among the wind turbines, definitely not your average drift experience. You'll just have to slide and let the wind carry you. Well armed. Let's move on to a leading European drift brand, BMW. It's one of the brands you see most on professional drift circuits. Today, it's going to be the M5 Drift Edition for you. It holds the world record for the longest drift, 8 hours. No one's asking you to go that far, but going after the series record is clearly on the table. Track drifting session in sight.
Y es punto ciego. Ver un BM5. Dificultad no. Me la suda. Intermedia lo intentamos. Da igual. Ya lo intentamos intermedio. Solo de los 10 puntos. Mierda, no tengo que chocar.
153 horsepower, front engine, rear wheel drive car that supports its 1,848 kilo curb weight when it throws itself into a curve. Anyway, you're gonna show me what it's worth.
Oh, don't know that happened.
A little advice on how to link the turns? While you're in a bend, release the throttle, turn the steering wheel to change course.
Naman.
Wow, BMW! I love European cars, but I know almost nothing about them. Except that yours is a 953 horsepower, front-engine, rear-wheel drive car that supports its 1,848 kilo curb weight when it throws itself into a curve. Anyway, you're gonna show me what it's worth.
No, mierda.
A little advice on how to link the turns? While you're in a bend, release the throttle, turn the steering wheel to change course, and hit the throttle again. This weight transfer allows you to change direction quickly. Your turn. You've got great feel for this. Get that combo. You shined like a sliding star.
256,000 al fin. Veinte puntos más. A ver cuántas horas tiene. No. No lo hacemos. dijeron. Ya lo hicimos también. Solo haremos esto. No. Fuck. Ya súper rápido. Vamos. No me jodas, DeLorean.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me they built a drift machine out of a DeLorean? Genius. No way I'm leaving this island without giving it a try. And this place is wonderful. Okay, let me get myself together. Good.
Sería DeLorean.
Have you noticed? The faster you go, the more points you score. There's no flux capacitor on this model, but you have nitro for sure. As well as giving you a boost, nitro can put you back on track when you're drifting too far on the edges. Master this, and you'll be a drift god. I'm serious, a this rate, you're going for the eternal drift. It's the driftway to heaven. Beautiful, but a bit high. Actually, I think I'm gonna puke. Any points for the others. After this, you're off the beaten track, and it's gonna be even tougher.
Not showing on. Falso.
Heavy. Let's see what your destiny holds for you.
Tao đi đọc đặt umi lúc à. Bueno, lo dejamos hasta aquí. Y te cargero. No, mira esto. Qué locura. No hay nada. Lo que lejos está esto. Un Mustang Shelby. A ver. Mierda.
It's now time to put your new skills to the test with the most traditional drifting discipline. The next events are confrontations with nature. 2 toge time attacks on winding volcanic roads. Experience series has its requirements, meaning that you can only drive a drift car, but certainly not a boring drift car. You're about to drift with a 1969 Shelby geared up in a JDM fashion. A jewel you won't find elsewhere.
Más en la tercera y la dejamos acá. No, da igual. Aloha.
Olo he paha oi no pele ke kua. Ka wahine vela ena o ka lua. Nona ke kino kahe a vai. E a e ana I na ala me na ale. E mo olelo awane e kaua nona.
No es útil. No joder, no es útil.
Oh, how's it, friend? Hope you enjoy the cool water. Where we're going, the temperature is much higher. Welcome to the volcano. All the mountains around you are volcanic. Some are sleeping, but the others, no need point you a picture. Boss Hawaiians, Pele, she's the goddess of the volcano. They say the volcano's activity is the same as her temper. Sometimes calm, sometimes explosive. You're driving in a territory of a fearsome goddess. Definitely worth a vote. Pele continues to make Hawaii. Because of her, we can witness the process of creation. Might sound crazy, but volcanoes are a source of luck. Powerful and breathtaking giants that show us the balance of destruction and creation. Awesome. The rocky flows of a few seconds ago has transitioned to a wet and fertile land. This is what Hawaiians proudly call kulaivi. Another difficult word, huh? There's a nice Japanese temple hidden there, but might be tough to stop. But let's take a picture. To keep it simple, kulaivi is your homeland, the place that claims you, feeds you, and that you take care of. Haleiwa in sight, well known for its surf and its bronze, obviously. It feels like the end. The Rainbow Bridge will make a perfect spot to mark the occasion. Smile. Ah, nice. I'm a fan of the volcano one.
To put your new skills to the test with the most traditional drifting discipline. The next events are confrontations with nature. Two
no,
times on winding volcanic roads.